You are carrying something right now that nobody around can see. Your brain is making it heavier every single day. Today, that stops. You wake up, you step into the world, and you try to act normal, but underneath, you are trying to heal from something that quietly broke you. A loss, a failure, a version of life that didn't go the way you planned. Most self-help tells you to just move on, to think positive, to pretend the damage isn't there, but deep down, you know that doesn't work. You can't think your way positively out of a broken foundation. Today, we are walking through a city that figured out a different way, a city that didn't hide its scars. It built a life directly on top of them. Welcome to Belgrade, Serbia. But this is not about geography. This is about your mind. This city has been burned to the ground and rebuilt 44 times. 44 times its history was completely wiped out. There are people walking past this camera who remember watching this city burn. And here they are, drinking coffee, laughing, living life, not because they forgot, but because they made a conscious psychological choice that most of us avoid. They decided that the damage done to them did not get to define what they built next. When you look at your own life, you might feel like your foundation has been ruined by what you've been through. But the secret to survival isn't waiting for the storm to pass. It's realizing that you are the thing that survives the storm. The ancient Stoics had a precise term for this exact state of mind. Marcus Aurelius called this Amor Fati, the love of fate. This does not mean tolerating bad things. It does not mean passive acceptance. It means an active, aggressive choice to take whatever pain, rejection, or chaos life throws at you and use it as raw material. Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about the obstacle you are facing now, the regret or anxiety that is keeping you awake at night. What if that obstacle isn't blocking your path? What if that obstacle is your path? Suffering only breaks you if you haven't decided who you are yet. Belgrade decided who it was centuries ago. It's time for you to decide. Modern psychology has a term for this survival instinct. They call it post-traumatic growth. For centuries, science only studied how pain breaks the human brain, but recent data shows something extraordinary. The majority of people who endure devastating life events don't just recover. They actually report positive psychological changes because of their struggle, not despite the fire, but because they were forged in it. When your mind is put under extreme pressure, it performs a radical act of triage. It burns away the superficial noise, the petty anxieties, and fake worries. It forces you to realize what is actually real and who you actually are. But you have to stop waiting for the pain to stop before you choose to start living. You can start building that clarity tonight. Before you sleep, write down that one thing you are most terrified of losing right now. Then, write exactly one sentence about who you would choose to be and how you would continue your walk if you lost it tomorrow. Not how you would be happy about it, but how you would continue anyway. That single sentence is your anchor. That is your internal Belgrade, the fortress inside your mind that cannot be burnt down. 44 times this place looked at the rubble and destruction, but chose to start over. You have one life. You have one mind. And right now, you have far less standing in your way than the generations who built the world you see around you. The only question left to ask yourself is the exact question the same ones these streets have answered 44 times. What are you going to build next?